We're ready to make a big announcement.
Let's talk about that.
Hi, I'm Jamie from Newfoundland, Canada. Good mythical morning.
Good mythical morning.
Today's episode is brought to you by Catula's, the guys with the goods. Goods like the world's largest word search puzzle shower curtain.
Look at this. It's a shower curtain that's a word search. This one happens to be movie titles.
You know, it could be a little awkward having to bend over in the shower. A guy like me having to get that low, I could fall and break something like Ken Griffey Jr. did. You remember how that happened?
Or hurt your back. Oh, you've already done that. How's your back feeling, Rhett?
It's getting there. It's getting better.
Yeah, you know, you stay in the shower a long time, you might as well have something to do. Search for words.
That's a wasteful of water. It's wasteful. It's a very American thing to do. To play a game in the shower?
Well, I just hang out in the shower with the water off sometimes.
And sing?
No, I would do word searches.
Okay, we do have something monumental to tell you about. The time is coming. The time has arrived.
We're not being facetious about this.
This is no joke.
Yeah, this is for real. Yesterday was April Fool's Day. Today is any day but April Fool's Day. That's why we didn't tell you about this yesterday, because we didn't want there to be any question about this. So we are being serious. We're sincerely excited. And
Can't you see it on my face?
This is a big episode for us.
A few weeks ago, we gave you a tour of our new facility here that we have moved into. And we showed you a few of the new team members that we have added to the Rhett and Link team. But we're now going to tell you why it is we're doing that. And it's not because of the dance studio that Link tried to say we were going to have downstairs. It is because we are launching... You know what, Link? I just get so excited, I don't even think I can get through it without crying. So why don't you just say it?
This is a drum roll.
I was throwing it over to you.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mythical Beast, especially those of you who have been loyal for many views and many years, we are pleased to announce that we are poised to launch our very own internet-based show. I just kind of make an announcement, and it sounded like what we're already doing.
It's going to be called The Mythical Show. And what makes it different?
Then this?
The thing that makes it different is that, ladies and gentlemen, this is a weekly half-hour variety show.
Translation, 30 minutes. And I'm not talking like a TV 30 minutes, just, well, yeah, it's a 30-minute show, but it's really only like 22 minutes of actual content.
We're actually talking...
because of the commercials.
Half an hour of content, 30 minutes of a variety show. We're going back... And we're taking a look at everything that we've ever done. You know, we make music videos. We do the sketch thing. Sometimes we go out and do things with people. Sometimes we do things here in the studio.
Sometimes we do things on the phone.
And sometimes we start to talk a little bit like Bill Cosby.
Yes, we do. And we have
unintentionally.
We have children on our show.
And what we're doing is we're putting all that together. All new content. We're not digging back and bringing up. This is a completely new show. This is like a late night show meets a talk show meets Hee Haw. Remember that?
No, they don't.
Meets the internet, the Mythical Show. We are so excited about it. This is the reason that we moved into this new facility. This is the reason that we've got that stage downstairs.
This is the reason that we exist.
Well, not quite. But we're talking weekly show, live studio audience.
Ooh, that's fascinating. That's something new. That's something different. I'm so excited that I just don't know where to go next. I think there's so many things I'm thinking. Like you said, I do hope, and we've started laying the groundwork, definitely, by moving in this place, by hiring people. We've already shot some stuff.
Well, can I make an analogy before we get into the content of the show?
I was just going to complete my thought. Okay. I was saying that, to reiterate what you're saying, this is a culmination. I think we're hopeful and we believe that this show will represent us turning a corner. But I think what you're getting at here is that we can only do so much. A key component to this is you, the audience, you, the mythical beast, you, the viewer.
This is where I get serious, okay? You know, if you watch Good Mythical Morning and the other content that we've made, or you just watch internet content in general, that something different is happening. Ever since YouTube and other video places like it came along and gave people like us the ability to sit in a basement in Lillington, North Carolina, and just make whatever we wanted to for somebody who to make a decision to watch it wherever they are in the world. This is a different time in entertainment. Now, we've done the TV show thing. We had the show on IFC, and it was a great experience. We're very proud of what we did. We hope you liked it if you saw it, but the chances are you didn't see it because you don't have IFC.
Well, it's called Commercial Kings, and you can download it on iTunes.
You can download it on iTunes. But because you are such an integral part of what we do, and you're the reason we do it, and we are only able to do it because of you, I want to call what we're going to have today, what we are having right now, like a shareholders meeting. I don't know if you know anything about corporations, but they'll have like a shareholders meeting where everyone who has a common interest in what is being built and what is being established as this business gets together and they talk about the state of the corporation and what's being done. And that's what this is about, because this isn't about just me and you making decisions, because the success of everything that we do is dependent upon the mythical beast. Now, specifically related to this show because it's innovative and is trying something totally new.
All right, let's come back to that for a second. But I do want to clarify the stockholder, shareholder type analogy.
There's no money involved?
It seems to imply that if this goes really well, that they can make a lot of money.
Well, the problem is there's no money involved.
Right now, they're going to invest money. We're kind of building this up in such a way that maybe you're supposed to give us money. But no, we're not doing that.
No. This is not a Kickstarter for the Drudder or anything.
You're not giving us money, but then also if this goes really well, you're not getting any money either. So, but it's much more beautiful than that, right, Rhett?
This is about providing you with some weekly entertainment that's different. Now, okay, let me break it to you. Unfortunately, during the time that we're doing the Mythical Show, we will not be doing Good Mythical Morning because we have not figured out a way to clone ourselves yet, and it would absolutely kill this show and the other show if we try to do them at the same time. We are putting so much production and time and focus into this Mythical Show. It's a half-hour TV show, basically, that we want you to sit down and watch with your family and friends every single week, Thursday nights. In fact, let's go ahead and say April 25th is the first episode. That's when it's going to launch.
The afternoon Eastern time, April 25th. Mark your calendars. You're gonna want to say you were one of the first people to see the first episode of the Mythical Show. Now, I mean, why make a 30-minute show? I think there's a number of reasons going into that. You know, one of the things is I think the future of entertainment is in creating longer form content. And it not just being, I don't think it's going to move away, but it is going to expand to not just be, I'm going to click away. Let me find the next thing. Let me find a little piece of candy and then move on. Right. But I mean, obviously with Hulu and, I'll just say Hulu, there is kind of the television experience happening on the internet. But we definitely want to be a part of the innovation of that happening on the internet, and specifically in the type of variety show format we're talking about, that we feel like that we can give you the best version of that anybody would want to create. I don't think anybody else is trying to create it. So the innovative nature of it and being on the front of the, how did I used to say in the Rhett and Link cast?
We're
on the front of the snowplow of internet entertainment of what's happening. We're riding this wave of snow if you're in a cold region.
Well, see,
so it's innovative.
And that's the thing that's happening. Like, you know, you probably have a Blu-ray player or a TV with apps in it. Or an Xbox or Wii U or something like that gives you the ability to watch YouTube videos
and kind
on
of
a television.
And kind of a sit-back experience.
And that's not that we don't want you to watch the Mythical Show on your phone or on your computer, but the whole idea is that there hasn't been a lot of content created on the internet or elsewhere in recent years that is just grab the fam, sit down, grab some popcorn, enjoy something every single week for half an hour. The whole idea is that this is bringing people together. It's
I think that's the second reason.
Junior on the bus and, you know, Sally in her room. This is everybody together watching content.
Or worse yet, parents at a restaurant and a kid watching something. Oh,
I usually just knock that out of the kid's hand when I see that.
yeah, strangers' kids.
Just throw the phone down.
That's another episode. So I think that's the second reason is catering to a wider audience that you can sit down and it's something where you can watch with your family, you can watch with your friends. There's like a corporate experience in real life. Wow, think about that. I think the third reason is the thing you've already hinted at or already mentioned about it being a culmination of everything we've done. We've always had this instinct to do things that are longer form. I think in spite of what was most successful on the internet, we didn't start off by vlogging with a bunch of cuts. One of the first things we did was we sat down at this card table, this exact card table with this exact mic stand. We had a different mic at the time. And we did these kind of 8-minute things that, okay, if we had a music video, like when we released the Facebook song, the first way we released it within like an 8 or 9 minute video where we talked about Facebook and did kind of a show, and one of the segments was a music video. In spite of the fact that, and I don't know why we did it that way because it didn't really work, but the Facebook song is on video, took off. But it was something about our instinct to create an experience for you that was more than just a piece of candy. Like, yeah, I watched that video. I can't quite remember who those guys are. But no, it's like, okay, you feel like you're a part of something. I'm going to sit down every day, every morning with this show or with the Mythical show, sitting down once a week and saying, I'm going to watch this. I'm going to watch this with people that matter to me. And it's going to be a part of my life. And I feel like this is making a difference.
Don't get too enthusiastic about it. Don't oversell it.
Goosebumps.
Okay. But real quick, before we wrap up.
Goosebumps on one arm, at least.
How can you, first of all, over the next couple of weeks, actually, let's go ahead and say this Friday, unfortunately, is the last episode of Good Mythical Morning Season 3. Good Mythical Morning will be back. Don't worry. I don't know when it'll be back, but it will be back. We're gonna do both of these shows at some point, not just together. So you got a few weeks to kind of break. But we're gonna be releasing content over the next few weeks, giving you sneak peeks, updating you on the progress. Like, we're building the set for the show right now. We're writing songs for the show right now. We're writing sketches for the show right now. We're coming up with things that we're going to be doing in the studio. All these things are coming together, and if you watch our second channel here, you're going to get insight into all that. And then the second thing is, how can you be involved? And we'll continue to develop this, but how can you be involved once the show starts happening? Well, we're going to have this 30-minute show every Thursday night. Of course, it's going to be online forever after that, but that's when it's going to launch. And then over the following week, we are going to take pieces of that show, a song, a music video, a sketch. We're going to release those things on our first channel and our second channel. Not both channels, but one channel is going to get some and the other channel is going to get some. And what we don't want to hear, because we heard it a little bit of the Christmas special, which was a long form thing that we did, was when we released a few of those segments was, guys, I've already seen this. Don't just show me stuff that I've already seen. The whole point, it's all part of the strategy. We're not buying billboards. We're not buying newspaper ads and magazine ads, and we're not buying TV time to advertise this show. This show has got to be promoted and advertised by you, the people who watch the show. And so we're giving you those things.
Dramatic point.
If we make a music video, well, a couple of days later, we're going to give you that music video on our main channel.
And we'll make that noise when we do it.
And you can take that and you can share it with a friend and say, hey, you might like this music video. Did you know that this is actually part of this 30-minute show, the Mythical show that happens every 30 minutes? Every 30 minutes.
Whoa, that minutes. Is quite a commitment.
It never stops.
You should talk about that
Every
first.
30 minutes, there's a half-hour show. Every Thursday night.
Wow.
Okay, anyway, we gave you a lot of information. You can obviously tell that we are excited and passionate about this. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not ashamed of it. We are excited and passionate about it.
I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not ashamed of it.
And serious about it, and we hope you will be too.
Oh,
it's gonna be fun.
At your high school reunion and don't remember each other. Oh man, I can't believe I'm at my high school reunion. I'm gonna sit down right here.
That punch is incredible.
So,
oh, you had the punch too.
Yeah, I had to punch 3. Hey, do I? Were you pointing at me?
Yeah, because
what? Don't point at me, dude. Are you?
I'm trying to place you. It's not.
Are you the dude?
It's not offensive. It's like, hey, where's that face from? I don't remember.
I'll take some punch. Are you the guy serving punch? Are you like with the caterers?
Joey Smith?
No. What? I went to school with him. He's here, but no, I'm not him. Why?
Amanda Stansel?
You're the caterer, right?
Amanda Stansel.
No. I'm a male. Wait a second. Rhett?